So the all-elusive springs, they're tough to find and they get used all over the place. So we're going to dive into some areas that can help you find springs. Knowing that ahead of time, there are items that can be broken down into springs. And one of those items is like a spring cushion, mattress, toasters, things that you can find in residential areas are going to be pretty easy. So when you see something like this, what I'm really seeing is that I have a spring, and actually it can be broken down or salvaged into springs here in game, but I think you can get more springs if you wait to recycle it. So if you're just looking for springs and not items that just can recycle into springs, keep in mind that you just anything with industrial sections on it. So for me, I just like to think of a route that I'm going to make a big loop. So when you're trying to figure out, like, you're just hunting for springs mostly, like, you're not going to just get a bag full of springs. So you just want to think about, like, what is a route I can take that is going to get me to extraction fast, but also give me a high chance of springs. So anything with the industrial complex on it. So for me, I'm at Ruby Residence. I'm going to go to Hydroponic Dome. I'm going to loot. I'm going to hit water treatment, and then I'm just going to extract right here. So once you get into the facility, keep in mind that if you're in a higher rarity area, you're going to be competing with other people. I can hear somebody looting in here currently, but ultimately, solo's not too big of a deal. Just give them the old, don't shoot. But as I walk in, you're looking at these little things, and you can see there's steel springs. That's what they look like. These are the sort of containers that you're looking for. So like I had mentioned, you don't have to loot literally every container, but, you know, the more you loot, the better chances you're going to have. But look on these shelves. Sometimes they're just sitting there, and there's nothing to actually breach or search. So based on my inventory, I do have one spring plus an item that is going to give me more springs, and I have a pretty full inventory at this point. I think this means that I'm just ready to move on, and that is going to be important for you to recognize is, like, when am I just going to take my W's? Yes, I could keep searching and try to get more springs, but realistically 1 to 3 springs is going to be pretty much good enough for me, and so now is it going to be the time for me to extract. Again, if you just go into the game with a mindset of you're not going to fill your bag up with that one item and just being able to count your wins and your losses when you have it and play smart, you should have no issue farming springs. Hopefully that helped you out. Good luck raiding.